Welcome Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. I'm Dee and this is Intuitive Life Advice. I'm going to do a reading for you today to see if we can get you some clarity, some insight into your situation. The cards are a little slow to come out here, so bear with me please. I even started shuffling before I started recording. Please like and share, subscribe, comment. Helps me grow my channel. Anything you can do that helps me grow my channel is so appreciated. You have no idea. I just saw the Fortress card. If you've already subscribed, thank you. I appreciate you so much. I'm here to help people, give people a little clarity, maybe make their life a little easier, give them the answers they need, help people heal possibly, depending on what your situation is. Bear with me, please. You may want to go get a drink or something. It's taken a while for these cards to come out. I have several different methods to my shuffles and my pulling of cards, and I may need to switch on this reading. Give it another few tries here. What is going on here? There we go. That's what's going on. Some toxic energy there. Okay. Good grief. Apologies for the silence. I know I lose a lot of people when I don't just throw the cards down, but that's just not why I'm here. I'm here to get the actual accurate message here, not just to throw some cards down. Okay, Sagittarius, we're getting to it. Slowly but surely. Let's see who you're dealing with, what kind of energies are here. Well, we've got fire, we've got Aries, Virgo, and a Pisces. Let me pull your true love card here. My true love cards, as I'm letting people know, this can be about self-love, depending on the spread I'm doing. And this could also be about romantic love, just depends on the spread. For a general reading, this is going to just be a very clear message for this reading, either way, whether it's about self-love or romantic love or whatever. Okay, this is ready. This reading is ready for us. Woo! Wow, that was a crazy experience, just letting these cards come out like this. Sagittarius, your intuition has been really kicked in for you. You are remembering someone, thinking of someone. You're being nostalgic. You're putting a lot of your time toward thinking about something from your past. This could be a person, or this could just be a situation or event or some sort of milestone. We'll get to that. But right now I'm seeing that whatever's going on here with your intuition being kicked in, to high gear here that has to do with something that is behind you now. There was a Virgo involved in that situation, and you're Sagittarius, so you're the fire sign here, and I feel like you've also got an Aries moon, possibly Aries rising or Venus, but it could go either way and interchange. All these signs can be interchanged. They could be your sun, moon, rising, your Venus, or your person's sun, moon, rising, or Venus, or this could be a collection of different people that are being represented here. Normally when I get a fire card with a fire sign card, like the fire and the Aries, this is just clarifying for me that this is Aries here in the center who you're dealing with. The energy in the center has to do with an Aries. There's an Aries energy in there, and then we kind of go through from there. So you're being very much in tune with your intuition. It's about something that's already behind you, something that's already happened, and that whatever that was had to do with the Virgo. Now you're being protected currently from whatever this kind of like you were kind of kicked to the curb. I don't really feel like this was a romantic relationship. I feel like this was some other type of a situation where someone kind of threw you over to the side and maybe to save you for later. Like they thought you would be there when they decided to come back and find you. It's very strange energy right there. And that strange energy, that's the fire sign that you're dealing with there that did that to you. But you've got an amazing sense of protection from whatever this is that this person is trying to dish out to you. I don't know what this dejection card is all about here, other than knowing that someone wrongfully threw you over to the side. They cast you aside, whether it was to pursue someone or something else. But whatever it is, I just feel like you're so protected from this energy that it probably didn't phase you physically or emotionally, because the only aftermath here for you is you're just a little hesitant and a little doubtful to move forward in this situation. Now, I'm showing that this is an Aries here, just clear as day. There's Aries energy here, there's fire energy here. That could be a Leo or another Sagittarius, but it's clearly Aries to me. And this Aries was very toxic. They were very defensive. They had a bad temper. They actually got mad a lot, used their anger to control you and others. And I feel like this is just more of a work situation. You've got to, if this is I ended up getting into celebrity readings, and I didn't mean to on the Leo reading, but that's where it went. I have those scheduled to do next, but I feel like this one may also be going in that direction where your manager or your producer or just someone that you work with in a celebrity status job, which is, a music career, an acting career, whatever. It feels like you're dealing with someone who like screams at you. If they don't get things done the way they want them done, they'll like raise their voice and kind of go nuts like a little kid would do who didn't know how to control their temper. And it's causing you to kind of be hesitant to even interact with this person, and you're starting to wonder, is this even what you want to do? I mean, this is not what you signed up for, to be treated this way by people. And is this how it's going to be? Do I even want to be an actress or an actor or a musician or a recording artist? Whatever this is, it's affecting you in a way where you're starting to become a little reluctant to even move forward with this career choice, this dream of yours. And that's very sad, because just because one person is a jerk, it doesn't mean that the next person's going to be a jerk. This is a toxic individual. This person is kind of like a little, you know how I can describe this person? Give me a minute and let me look into this person. Give me just a minute. They're controlling, but in a rude way. They'll tell you no with no explanation. It's just like they feel superior, so they can just tell you no without, being mature about it and saying, well, I really don't want you to do that because, and give you a nice, well-rounded reason. They just say no, and then they turn their head and start talking to somebody else. This person is a horrible person to work with, but I keep feeling like this is your key in some way to this situation. Is teaching you what you're going to come up against in the future, probably a few more times in your career, if not several. And if you can learn how to navigate through this situation successfully, you will be able to conquer this situation in the future. You won't have to worry about other people treating you so badly that they hurt your feelings so badly and deeply that you just turn around and run and away from your dream. You have to learn that there are people in this world who are so difficult to deal with that it can just make your stomach turn. But sometimes those very people are some of the ones that you have to conquer. You have to survive that relationship. Mercy. The cards that just flew out of this deck. Let's go through them. Okay. We've got warning. We've got outsider. Character. You're playing a part, aren't you, in a movie or a TV series, something like that. Relocate. Energy and research. Okay, this is, I haven't received 6 words of wisdom cards in the whole time that I've been on YouTube. So you're the first, but when they come out for a reason. So let's go through them real quick. You're dealing with some jerk who clearly doesn't know how to treat people. There's some reason for this. It probably occurred in their childhood, which is what everybody always tells you. And that's true. And it also doesn't mean that you have to try to fix people or feel sorry for someone who doesn't know how to treat people well. You don't get hung up there. Don't get hung up there. Just navigate through this. You want this part in this movie, or you want this position in this band, this musical group, whatever it is that you're doing, whatever this is that you're striving for. You're being asked here to heed the call. This is a warning sign for you that if you navigate this properly, it will set the framework for your future, because you're going to run into this type of person again and again, just like I said earlier before we pulled these. Outsider, this person is not in your circle of trust. You don't have to voice that, but you know that you can't trust this person. You know that you can't trust them with your vision, your heart, your emotions, your feelings. So you can't wear those feelings and those emotions outside of yourself when you're around this person. And if you do, you have to protect them from this person when you're dealing with this person. So treat this person like they're an outsider. They're not within your tribe. They're an outsider to your tribe. I think you know what I mean by that. A tribe is your circle of trust, your do or dies, your ride or dies, your best of the best, the ones that are going to love you and teach you no matter what goes on. They're never going to leave you, never going to turn their back on you. They're always for you. That's your tribe. This person's not in your tribe. You just need to learn to differentiate the two. Learn how to treat someone who's outside of your tribe. You don't have to be rude and mean and off-putting. Just don't let them in to your space. Don't let them into your heart space. And you'll be able to deal with this person like a complete stranger on the street. You'll be able to deal with this person in a way that you can navigate this situation, get what you want, land this great part or role in this movie, or get this position as the lead guitarist in this amazing band that you're after. You can do this as long as you learn to navigate the situation. Always remember, the people that are not in your tribe, that are not in your circle of trust, are outsiders. It doesn't mean that you need to, be rude and, snub them off like you're stuck up and don't care about them. No. Your character matters here. Your character matters. Who are you? You don't treat people that way, so don't treat the outsider that way. The outsider is to be treated in a way that you would treat the clerk at the C-store that you go to get your coffee in the morning. The outsider is to be treated, actually, the outsider treats you worse sometimes, as yours is here, than a store clerk. A store clerk is more nice and courteous than this person we're dealing with here in your situation by a long shot. They're not even comparable. But this outsider is rude and toxic, manipulative, narcissistic. They don't care about people. They care about what it is that they're getting out of the situation. So what you do is you bring to the table what you can offer and in this situation. And in other words, your talent to get this role or whatever it is that you're after. And you tolerate this person on a level that is a level that underneath that you know that you're doing it to get through this roadblock, through this barrier, so that you can come out on the other side successful. And you don't have to be mean and rude back to this person, but you can certainly let them know that, don't scream at me, tell me what you're trying to say without raising your voice. You don't have to scream. You can say things like that, but you do not want to lash out and retaliate. You don't want to in turn get in this person's face and scream at them back, because that's going to get you fired, kicked off the set, kicked out of the band, whatever it is. You can't act that way, and you already know this. You're so good at navigating these situations. But being a Sagittarius, you're so in touch with that inner child within. You've dreamt of this your whole life, and this just really hurts your feelings. And as silly as that may seem to someone else, that this person could hurt your feelings, well, it's not silly to me, because I understand that. I see your story here on my table. It hurt your feelings because you were so excited and happy about this opportunity, and then this person just throws a wet blanket all over it and then some poop on top of it. I mean, they just like pooped on your parade. They threw a wet blanket on your flame. It's horrible for you, Sagittarius. I understand that. I completely relate to that. So don't forget who you are. Don't forget who you are. Your character matters. You treat people the way Sagittarius treats people. You treat people the way you treat people. Don't let them influence you at all. Warning about this outsider. They're an outsider. They're not in your tribe. Don't absorb their energy. Remember who you are. You take on your own energy. Do you see this beautiful energy card here? relocate yourself. This is just a subtle way. This is the card in the deck that would be closest to being able to say, just get away from this person if they act that way. You know, go get some coffee, go have lunch, go talk to somebody else. Let this person cool off a minute, and just know that as long as you are professionally tolerant of this person, I'm not saying let them walk on you. You know exactly what I'm saying, Sagittarius. Remove yourself from that space. Go to the other room, go see someone else, go to the other floor, go get a coffee, go get a snack, go get some fresh air, have a smoke, whatever it is that you do when you need to get away from someone for a moment. Just do that. I don't feel that you have a bad temper. It's not get away so you can control your temper. It's get away from them so this doesn't escalate, because I see right now, I can clearly see that this particular person that we're talking about, this person will fire this person will fire somebody that's on the Walk of Fame. If they've got a star on the Walk of Fame and they upset this person will fire them right there on the spot and replace them with somebody who's less talented, just because they don't want to be wrong. They don't want to be challenged. And if you step up to this person, that's what they're going to do. And you know that, Sagittarius. That's why you're feeling the way you're feeling. You're wondering, am I supposed to take this crap off this jerk, this creep? So I think you get the message here. You know that you can take this because it's not going to affect you. You're not going to let it penetrate through this protection. This protective layer you've got is there. It is, you were born with that protective layer. You are divinely protected, and it is a gift, and it is beautiful. Use that. Walk in that. Live in that protection. You know what I'm talking about, Sagittarius, if no one knows, you do. Get away from the person, put some space between you, go around the corner, go to the other room, go to another actor, get yourself away from that person, let them cool off a minute, and then come back with your beautiful, bubbly, loving, kind, generous, playful energy and get back on the job. You know, get back out there and try that take again. And the research card here is just what we're doing now. You're being asked to think about this deeply. Not too deeply, but think about it deeply enough where you understand that this is worth it to you, because this is what you've dreamt of your whole life. It's worth it to you. You've got a shot here, and you're not going to let some dum-dum get in the way. That's your message. You take care, Sagittarius. You know exactly what to do, and you probably knew what to do before this reading crossed your eyes here. So you take care. Let me know. Let me know who you are. Let me know I've reached you. All my love. You got this.